his name is Waylon. He's a good friend of mine, my best friend that I've had for years, since elementary school. I was like the only kid living there, so it was a lot of space for just one person. All my brothers and sisters had moved, gone, gotten older, and got their own places and stuff and moved out. I was still in high school, and my buddy Waylon he got kicked out of his place, and so he was kind of like catching rides with people when he could, and he was kind of hopping from different house to different house. And my parents, I don't know, let me do my thing and stuff, so it's not like they're always coming downstairs and checking on me. So I was like, yeah, I guess you can come over, but just don't. I don't even want to ask my parents. He was like already on his way. He was like a couple minutes away, and he's like, hey, can I come over and stop by? I have nowhere else to go. It's like, I guess so, but I'm not even gonna just come in. Don't let anybody see you. So he came in and started hanging out, and it turned into him basically secretly living at my house for a few weeks. I would go upstairs and get like meals and stuff, and I would get a shitload, and I would bring it all downstairs, and we would feast. And then I would bring it up and get seconds, or if I, whatever. And we would play games and hang out, and then I would go to sleep, and then he would get a ride in the morning and get out of there, and then come back at night, and he did that for a few weeks. It was like the fourth week of doing this, and he came in on like a Saturday, and I didn't know that he was going to be coming over that early and stuff, and I was like, oh, dude. I was like, I don't know, my dad's like up and everything, and I don't know if it's the best time. He was like, well, I already just got dropped off. And he came in, and my dad saw him, must have seen him walking around, because I let him in, and then you could hear my dad's footsteps. He started walking, and then you could hear him coming down. I was like, ah, oh, shit, dude. I think my dad's coming. And he was like, oh. And so he went. He went and hid like behind a wall. Like there was like just a couple feet of space, and he's just sitting there trying to hide. And then my dad walks in. My dad looks around, and he turns around and just sees him standing here trying to hide. And he goes, hey, how's it going? My name's Jordan Graham. And goes to shake my dad's hand. And he's like, Keenan, could I talk to you upstairs? I was like, yeah. And then my dad left and went upstairs, and I was like, you blew it, dude. You blew it? And who the fuck is Jordan Graham? He said Jordan Graham because my friend Waylon was bad news, and my parents knew that, but they didn't exactly know what Waylon looked like. And he came over a few times and hung out as Jordan.